Naturally, we wish to have supports. We wish to have security. And what do we base it upon? Some people base it upon their post. I am so and so in this company, all will be well. Somebody says, so and so is my relative. Some people say, I am protected because of my wealth. Somebody says, I have done so much of sadhana, chanted the Gayatri 25 crore times. Your security is based on these external props that are fallible. Exclusive devotion also means abandoning all supports and reposing one's faith entirely upon God. Two soldiers were from a withdrawing army. So the army was on the run. And these soldiers got separated from their battalion. And they were all by themselves. And the invading army was in hot pursuit. So running, they entered a cave. Now it was a precarious position. Because the marauding army could very easily enter the cave and see if there's anyone. And this guy started praying, my Lord, you are everywhere. If you wish, you can protect me. Now the other guy said, I don't really know if God is going to do anything, if there is any God at all. In the meantime, what they saw was a spider came and started spinning a web on the entrance of the cave. This guy was also disappointed that God, I prayed to you for protection and you sent me a spider. This is like, putting salt in my wounds. So they were just thinking about this when they heard the sounds of the approaching enemy soldiers. They said, hush, hush, hush. They waited with abated breath. And the soldiers came. They said, do you think somebody could be inside the cave? The other soldier said that there's a spider's web on the entrance. Nobody can be here. And speaking like that, they walked off. So the first soldier then commented, if God's grace is there, a spider's web can serve the purpose of an iron gate. And without God's grace, an iron gate is not stronger than a spider's web. So your faith should be in that one. This is also exclusive devotion. So naturally, we wish to have supports. We wish to have security. And what do we base it upon? Some people base it upon their post. I have a post. I am so and so in this company, all will be well. But that post has got two problems. If it is too high, it's going to lead to pride. Nahi ko as janma jagmahi prabhuta pai jai madanahi. Daksh was Prajapati. However, he became proud and insulted even Shivji. At that time, Brahma said this chopai, there is nobody born in this world who gets a post and doesn't become proud because of it. Plus, that post itself has no reliability. Now people felt so secure in Microsoft, we are all protected. And suddenly there was a shift in policy and everybody is saying, what happened? So, is it worthwhile having your trust? I am secure because I have this post. Then that is not ananyata. Take out from within. Don't leave the post, but don't repose your trust in it. This is the Padbal Ashray. And the second is the Dhanbal Ashray. Some people say, I am protected because of my wealth. But that also is a fallible crutch. Because wealth is Lakshmi. And Lakshmi is Chanchala. That is why Narayan is called Chanchalapati. The Pati of Chanchala. Lakshmi is here today and gone tomorrow. That is why wealth is also a fallible crutch, and wealth leads invariably to pride. That is why the ancient philosopher said, it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. Now you say through the eye of a needle, even a thread doesn't go, Swamiji. I have to put on my glasses and then put the thread. That thread may go, even a camel may go, but a rich man enter the kingdom of God. This is very difficult. The pride of wealth. That is why when Narad ji, he saw the sons of Kubir. The episode is in the Bhagavad. Kubir is the richest person in the universe. I imagine his sons, the children of rich people, very often get spoiled. And the sons of Kubir were Nala Kubir and Manigriv. They were wallowing in wealth. And they were engaging in wrong behavior out in the open in a lake with women. So that time Narad was passing by, he said, wealth is a very dangerous thing. And he cursed them both, you will become Yamalarjun trees. And they prayed for the curse to be mitigated, and Narad said, it's okay, Sri Krishna will come and liberate you from those tree forms. And that was the Damodar Leela which took place. So this is the crutch of wealth. You should have your 401k in place. But your dependence should not be on your 401k. Your dependence should be on God. Also take out the pride of your relatives. Somebody says, so and so is my relative. But firstly, the relative's life is temporary. Either they will go away or you will go away from the world. What will happen after that? Their mindset is rotating in the three gunas. And the relationship is a selfish one. A material relationship is based on selfishness. A husband and wife went to the Yosemite and the Grand Canyon. The wife was going too close to the cliff edge. The husband warned his wife again and again, don't go so close, don't go so close. But she was still veering. So he said, look, if you can't resist going to the cliff edge, then you hand the sandwiches to me. You can jump off, at least I'll get my sandwiches. Well, that is of course a little excessive, but the selfishness is there. Sur nar muni sab kiya riti swarat lagi karahi sab priti. This is the nature of the material world. So the swajan bal ashray is also fallible. And then is the sadhan bal ashray. I have done so much of sadhana. Hence my claim to grace is I have done this much. One Babaji, he chanted the Gayatri 25 crore times. And the consequence was that his pride increased to such an extent, it was followed by anger. And the fame of his anger spread till 25 miles and everybody used to say, beware of that Baba. This is the pride of his sadhana. But the Vedas clearly say, Nayamatma pravachanena labhyo na medhaya na bahuna shrutena. Look, no sadhan can help you attain God. He is attained only by His grace. So people in American society are feeling insecure. And people in the villages in India are feeling secure. Because your security is based on these external props that are fallible. And if you decide, my security is based on my Lord, He will take care of me. Rakhe Krishna, mare ke. Mare Krishna, rakhe ke. So, this Sharanagati, which attracts the grace, is not the name of a sadhan. It is a state of sadhanhinata, where you are doing sadhan, but your faith is not in your sadhan. Your faith is in His grace. All the sadhan that we do is to destroy the pride of sadhan, to reach the stage of sadhanhinata, to learn to be fully dependent on the grace of God from inside. And then you will feel secure.